Hi, I'm Libby Gibson, Town Manager. Welcome to What's Going On in Town Government. We're outside today. It's a beautiful day. I might get a little bit distracted because there's a lot of activity going on in this area. We're right across from the town building. At the board's meeting last night, we had a workshop, and it was a focus on strategic planning. So the board had a discussion about what they think strategic planning is, how to do it, what the scope of a strategic plan should be, how much public input should there be, all of that kind of thing. And then they got around to talking about what they think should be in it, and they really pretty much settled on 4 or 5 areas of subjects that we would then develop into specific goals and objectives under each one. And it sounded to me like they were moving towards the idea of a facilitated process in a retreat-like setting, so not in a town building, maybe at a different site.
Wait a minute.
With a facilitator. We've done it before. Yes. Okay.
So you said there were 4?
There are 4 or 5 areas they ended up with: housing, traffic and parking, environmental things like erosion and water quality, and there were a couple of more like that. So that's the subject area.
Right.
So under each one, the idea would be like under housing, our goal is to. This isn't really necessarily what it would be, but for example, to create additional year-round housing for the year-round population. Under environmental, it might be something to do with water quality. Ensure that our water quality is the highest of the highest standard, and by doing so, we will engage in the following things over the next period of time. They haven't really settled on the amount of time that the plan would cover, but multiple years. So that was good. It was a very good start.
And what is this retreat thing you were mentioning?
Oh, well, some towns, it seems every town does a different process for either strategic planning or goals and objectives. Some don't even necessarily have formal goals and objectives, but a retreat would be just you go to a different location and spend a period of time, like half a day or a couple of hours or even a full day, just focused on the task at hand, which would be strategic planning.
By the way, there goes Victor.
There goes Victor.
This morning, I found a hard drive with old shows from you from 2006.
Really?
Yeah.
10
You
years
and I
ago.
did a field trip where Victor met us out at the Rotary near the Stop and Shop.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when we did that with Mike
remember
Burns?
that. Yes.
We're gonna make that a classic clip. You'll have to watch the website.
That was a classic clip. Yes, it was.
You don't look a day older.
Really, Gino?
I'm kidding.
Of course you're kidding.
No, you look good.
Gino,
No,
neither do you.
no,
You don't look a
seriously.
day older either.
All right. So anyway, so we did that. What else?
Okay, so now I forgot what we were talking about.
Well, you just finished up with the retreat.
So the strategic. So the retreat. So it's just a way to, break out of the usual and go to a place where you can just focus without any distractions or interruptions on what you want to try to accomplish. So we're mulling it over. I would say the board's mulling that over. At our meeting next week, the 18th, it's Public Hearing Wednesday, so we have a number of public hearings. I don't think there's anything really out of the ordinary. There's some entertainment licenses, some telephone petitions. We do have a new category of liquor license applications called a general on-premise license. And this license is sort of in between a restaurant and a bar, where you go to the licensed premises, and it's generally sort of event-oriented, like theaters off island have general on-premise licenses. Theaters that have plays and public performances, things like that. So Theater Workshop is seeking one for Bennett Hall. And they've been asking about it, and they've been getting temporary pouring licenses, which are limited. I think you can only have them for 30 days or something like that.
What does that mean?
What, temporary pouring license? It means you can have alcohol, you can serve or sell alcohol at your event for a limited period of time.
It doesn't matter when?
One day. What do you mean?
And then if there's a show, you can have a beer and sit and watch the...
Well, that's why they want to get this license, so that they don't have to continue getting these temporary one-day licenses. They want to just have a license so they can basically do that anytime they want. So I think there's one pending as well. So, as I say, it's pretty common on the mainland to have this type of license, but we've never had one here. So sometimes new things here cause some level of concern. So we'll just see about that. We're also getting a presentation from our vendor and our IT coordinator on e-permitting. We've been pursuing e-permitting for a long time now. There's been some setbacks, and now we're with a vendor that we think is going to carry us through, and they're going to give a presentation about what it's all about. And what it's all about really is getting permitting done online rather than having to go to the different departments. Sometimes you have to go to the departments. You have to talk to the people involved. But the idea here would be, for the basic stuff, you get it online. And also you can look things up online.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened sooner.
Well, like I said, we've had some setbacks, and it's a long story, but we think we're on the right track now. Our Director of Culture and Tourism, Melissa Murphy, is going to come in and give an overview of the Nantucket Cultural District, which is a new designation that the town recently received from the state, and she's going to explain what that's all about. She's going to explain a new program for the summer called the Ambassador Program. I think she's going to talk a little bit about July 4th, and it's on a different day this year. It won't be on the 4th, it'll be on the 3rd, which is a Sunday. And she's going to talk about that a bit and what our,
that'll be fine.
I think it'll be okay.
I mean, the day before, why not?
Yeah.
If it was after, I don't think I'd be too happy about it.
Well, that's the rain date, but let's hope we don't have to go.
Oh.
Knock on wood. So we'll see. So she's going to explain how the events are going to go for that weekend. And that's what's going on.
Okay.
Anything else? What are you hearing on the street?
It's nice lull right now. It's nice and just kind of quiet.
It is. It is a bit of a
Surprising.
lull. Although I will say yesterday I felt like there was more traffic. When I'm leaving work in the afternoon, well, let's face it,
It is so busy here, though.
Yeah, I might have timed it
worker-wise.
badly, but it was hard to get out yesterday.
There are so many workers here.
There's a lot of work going on. Just look at this street, Broad Street. It's
Banging.
24/7 almost.
It's always.
I know.
Trucks.
I was hoping we'd get a walk by, but I don't even see
This is quiet.
anything in sight.
So, all right.
Maybe next time.
Next time.
So thank you very much. See you next time.